Good morning. I want to do a very special devotional with you this morning. The story that I'm going to read was originally published in a book called New Testament Christianity, and the author is J.B. Phillips, one of my favorite writers. And in his book, he has this fantasy story, if you will. Let me tell you that the conversation that takes place in the story is between what's called a young angel, a little angel, and a senior angel. And I think my telling you that will help you to hear the story as I read it for you. This is entitled The Angel's Point of View, or The Visited Planet. Once upon a time, a very young angel was being shown round the splendors and glories of the universe by a senior and experienced angel. To tell the truth, the little angel was beginning to be tired and a little bored. He had been shown whirling galaxies and blazing suns, infinite distances in the deathly cold of interstellar space, and to his mind, there seemed to be an awful lot of it all. Finally, he was shown the galaxy of which our planetary system is but a small part. As the two of them drew near to the star, which we call our sun, and to its circling planets, the senior angel pointed to a small and rather insignificant sphere turning slowly on its axis. It looked as dull as a dirty tennis ball, and to the little angel, whose mind was filled with the size and glory of the scene, it looked terrible. The senior angel says, "I want you to watch that one particularly," and pointing with his finger, the little angel said, "Well, it looks very small and rather dirty to me. What's so special about it?" The senior angel said, "That is the visited planet." Little angel, "Visited? You don't mean visited by?" "Yes, indeed I do," said the senior angel. "That ball, which I have no doubt looks to you small and insignificant, and not perhaps over clean, has been visited by our young Prince of Glory." And at these words, he bowed his head reverently. The little angel, "But how? Do you mean that our great and glorious Prince, with all the wonders and the splendors of the creation, and millions more that I'm sure that I haven't seen yet, that he went down in person to that fifth-rate little ball? Why should he do a thing like that?" The senior angel replied, "It isn't for us to question his whys, except that I must point out to you that he is not impressed by size and numbers, as you seem to be. But that he really went, I know, and all of us in heaven who know anything know that. As to why he became one of them, how else do you suppose he could visit them?" The little angel's face wrinkled in disgust. The little angel said, "Do you mean to tell me that he stooped so low to become one of those creeping, crawling creatures on that floating ball?" The senior angel, "I do, and I don't think he would like you to call them creeping, crawling creatures in that tone of voice. For strange as it may seem to us, he loves them. He went down to visit them, to lift them up, to become like him." The little angel looked blank. Such a thought was almost beyond his comprehension. The senior angel said, "Close your eyes for a moment, and we will go back in what we call time." While the little angel's eyes were closed and the two of them moved closer to the spinning ball, he stopped its spinning, spun backwards quite fast for a while, and then slowly resumed its usual rotation. The senior angel said, "Now look." And as the little angel did as he was told, there appeared here and there on the dull surface of the globe little flashes of light, some merely momentary and some persisting for quite a while. The little angel said, "Well, what am I seeing now?" The senior angel, "You are watching this little world as it was some thousands of years ago. Every flash and glow of light that you see is something of the Father's knowledge and wisdom breaking into the minds and hearts of people who live upon this earth. Not many people, you see, can hear his voice or understand what he says, even though he is speaking gently and quietly to them all the time." The little angel said, "Why are they so blind and deaf and stupid?" Senior angel, "It is not for us to judge them. We who live in the splendor have no idea what it is like to live in the dark. We hear the music and the voice like the sound of many waters every day of our lives. But to them, well, there is so much darkness, so much noise, so much distraction upon the earth. Only a few who are quiet and humble and wise hear his voice. But watch, for in a moment you will see something truly wonderful." The earth went on turning and circling round the sun, and then quite suddenly, in the upper half of the globe, there appeared a light, tiny but so bright in its intensity that both the angels hid their eyes. The little angel, in a low voice of tone, "I think I can guess. That was the visit, wasn't it?" Senior angel, "Yes, that was the visit. The light himself went down there, and lived among them. But in a moment, and you will be able to tell that even with your eyes closed, the light will go out." The little angel, "But why? Could he not bear their darkness and stupidity? Did he have to return here?" The senior angel, voice very stern, said, "No, it wasn't that. They failed to recognize him for who he was, or at least only a handful knew him. For the most part, they preferred their darkness to his light, and in the end, they killed him." The little angel, "The fools, the crazy fools, they don't deserve." The senior angel, "Neither you nor I nor any other angel knows why they were so foolish and so wicked, nor can we say what they deserve or don't deserve. But the fact remains, they killed our Prince of Glory while he was a man amongst them." The little angel, "And I suppose that was the end? I see the whole earth has gone black and dark. All right, I won't judge them, but surely that is all they could expect." The senior angel said, "Wait, we are still far from the end of the story of the visited planet. Watch now, but be ready to cover your eyes." In utter darkness, blackness, the earth turned round 3 times, and then there blazed with unbearable radiance a point of light. The little angel, shielding his eyes, said, "What now?" The senior angel, "They killed him all right, but he conquered death, the thing most of them dread and fear all their lives. He broke and conquered. He rose again, and a few of them saw him, and from then on became his utterly devoted slaves. The little angel said, "Thank God for that." The senior angel said, "Amen. Open your eyes. Open your eyes now. The dazzling light has gone. The prince has returned to his home of light. But watch the earth now." As they looked, in place of the dazzling light, there was a bright glow which throbbed and pulsated. And then, as the earth turned many times, little points of light spread out. A few flickered and died, but for the most part, the lights burned steadily, and as they continued to watch, in many parts of the globe, there was a glow over many areas. The senior angel, "You see what's happening? The bright glow is the company of loyal men and women that he left behind, and with his help, they spread the glow, and now lights began to shine over the whole earth." The little angel, rather impatiently, "Yes, yes, but how does it end? Will the little lights join up with each other? Will it be all light as it is in heaven?" The senior angel, shaking his head, "We simply do not know. We do not know. It is in the Father's hands. Sometimes it is agony to watch, and sometimes it is joy unspeakable. The end is not yet, but now I am sure that you can see why this little ball is so very important. He has visited it. He is working out his plan upon it." The little angel said, "Yes, I see. Though I don't understand, I shall never forget that this is the visited planet." End of story. And will you remember this Christmas that this has been, is, and always will be the visited planet by the very Son of God himself? Let's celebrate Christmas because we are the visited planet.